Well, well, well. Oh yeah, this is a gift from Emily. You guys like it? A la blue blue. Who thought we'd make it here, guys? This game actually coming out. Dude, look at this fucking dweeb. I step into the lobby and it's like, boo-doo-doo-doo. Do like the chill music, and then this fucking guy's like, hey, and I'm just like, no. Like, why is he making that face, bro? The sword reflection of Ahri pulling up, by the way, is so good, dude. It's lore accurate that Yasuo is just 1v2ing. This is sick too. Have they referenced this in like forever? Also, this shit looks like Hyrule Temple, the fucking melee stage. The wind. This is where Amon got kicked out in season 1 of Korra. Damn, they are fucking him up. Oh, the down S2. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, him cutting the lights for a Warwick to come in. Oh. Man, imagine if you guys didn't see Warwick and then he just spawns here in the trailer. That shit would have been sick. Yeah, this is his original lore, right? Like his friend that he tried to save. That part is so cool. The burst? Dude, she fucking bursts. She's like, yo, back up, bro. Yeah, you just burst on block and like you don't save it for Fury. That's crazy. Dude, the Time Winder. Oh my god. This shit, the Spirit Rush Time Winder combo. It's the Cannon team, bro. And the rewind, and then he smacks it over to him. Yasuo doing nothing, by the way. Just not not helping at all. That shit is just... This shit is actually so sick. Out the fucking docks. Yo, if you run into this team, you know the people who play this shit are mashing too. Like just fucking out of nowhere, just gonna be doing double down TODs and shit. Like if I'm in the lobby and I fight Yasuo Warwick and I win, I know I just beat a sweat. If I fight fucking Illaoi Blitzcrank, I'm chilling. It's fine. Like you can one-shot me, but it's not so bad. Dude, this cinematic is so sick. This might be the coldest part of the trailer. Like this right here where they're just double teaming him. Down S2, just fucking smoking him. This part right here, when he turned off the lights, and I was like, oh shit, turning off the lights. And then this happens. Ah, come on, bro. He just AFK in the jungle, like doing nothing. 0 objectives, 0 CS, 7 kills. Yep, it's Warwick. I didn't actually know that. I saw Apology Man. He said that he filmed a combo video when they were storyboarding this with all the characters in the game and was like, here's what their combos look like so that they could like use them. That shit is cool. Did I get to play Warwick? No. When I went in, he was just sitting there on the character select screen and they were like, you can play all of our launch characters. You can't play Warwick. To be honest, they lied to me because he is a fucking launch character. They also lied on my stream. They said it was 10. He's probably gonna be big and fast. He's fucking Warwick, bro. One of my all-time favorite champs just because he was the first champ I ever bought. The other news about Warwick that makes me excited about him. This tweet should tell you all you need to know about the character. Peter Combo Fiend Rosas tweets, my boy is finally uncaged. Yeah, he is the champion designer on Warwick. Yeah, that is the proper reaction. Oh, this character is gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, this is a combo fiend character, so you know he's gonna be doing some despicable shit, that's for sure. I've actually mained a lot of werewolf characters in fighting games. Saberwolf and Talbane are like the two that I played both of them. When I played Saberwolf in KI, part of it was I played Warwick in League of Legends, so a werewolf character, I was like, oh, sick. And then here we are many years later, like, oh shit, Warwick, is he gonna be like Saberwolf? Like, it's pretty funny. But yes, you do play Maroon 5 and then he just goes fucking ow, and he just fucking does the yes. So when I'm randomly going, baby, I'm praying on you tonight when I play Warwick, this is what I'll be doing. Cinematic is fucking incredible. It's so dope. I actually really like that it looks like the game also. I saw Ekko do down S2 and then Time Winder and then Ahri did fucking give me your heart. I was like, oh, like the League one was like Mel walking around and shit. I was like, this doesn't make me want to boot up the Rift. This makes me want to play. Patch notes. Shall we? This is early access, season 0. Starting from early access, there won't be any more account resets. All champions and cosmetics you unlock are yours to keep. They say they're still working on bringing everything to consoles. And Tom mentioned on Twitter that basically It's early access until the game comes to console. Any progress on PC will carry over to console. We put in a lot of effort to make sure our minimum specs work on a wide range of computers, so give the game a try. And then there's Warwick, which they say he's ready to hunt down his enemy. He has a unique resource called Bloodlust. When the Bloodlust gauge is full, he gains unique specials and cancel options. Starting in Season 1, each season will launch with a new champion. For the first 3 weeks of the season, the champion can be unlocked in the store for 1,000 KO coins, which I'm assuming KO points are like the in-game currency, right? Like the one you gotta buy, or 1 champion token, or by purchasing the Ultimate Pass bundle. It can be also unlocked by completing the recruitment event, and this is like Valorant, kind of, right? During recruitment events, you can redeem Battle Pass XP to get the new champion for free. After 3 weeks, the new champion can be unlocked with 10,000 credits, 1,000 coins, or 1 champion token. You get these credits just for playing the game, and if you don't want to wait 3 weeks, you can spend a champion token or you can spend money. If the recruitment event is easy, if it's like Valorant, then you'll probably have it within 5 to 7 days. You can also training mode them or play them offline before then. I had enough money, like 10,000 credits to buy a character within like 1 weekly and then 3 sets of dailies. The weekly took me like an hour of gameplay to get done. The dailies take you maybe 15 to 20 minutes of playtime to get done. You don't need to play a lot. Combo trials are a new type of tutorial where you can study combos for every champion. There are over 250 combos available to choose from. You earn credits for completing them and visit the lab to get started. Also, training mode frame data bar, there's a bunch of stages. Ranked is October 9th. The average queue time was increased to find more balanced matches. In general, matches should feel more fair and placement games should get you closer to your expected ranks. Then they say from a system side, we're looking to decrease the power of double down, super tag, and meter gain. We're also looking to get Jinx, Ekko, and Yasuo more in line with the rest of the roster's power level, improving Braum and Blitzcrank, and making Ahri and Vi's combos more consistent. So some core gameplay. You can now take actions mid-air after blocking an attack. I mean, this seems like a huge change to me. I wonder how much this really matters because a lot of moves put you in enough block zone that it won't matter, but it's only moves that probably tag you really high in the air. Throw invulnerability while mid-air has been increased. This is so that you can always mash if someone's trying to air reset you. There's some stuff that Blitzcrank has. You like tech out or you block something and then he could air unblockable, air SPD you, and they're making it so that you can mash out of that. Opponents recover from being hit by break 10 frames earlier. It was like plus 30 or something before, now it'll be like plus 20. Air hurt boxes and air collision is more consistent. I think right now when characters get hit by wall bounce, they all have different hurt boxes, so I think they're trying to unify that. Retreating guard can't be done while crouching anymore. This is a pretty big change. Holding down back and mashing retreating guard was like really strong. They're like, all right, let's make it so that you have to stand up to do this so you have a chance to get hit, and also means that you can't just like hold down back and mash retreating guard without having to think about it. Assist cooldown timer now starts as soon as the assist leaves the screen, which is nice for this exact thing, which is where like you want to use tag launcher when your character goes off screen, and then it won't work because they're still on an assist cooldown, even though they're no longer on screen. So they fixed that, which is nice. Bug fix about, yeah, you can't do actions after you get hit by a break or get up attack, and you couldn't parry, hit a button, or jump. This would make it so that burst into super was like really good. Double down damage scaling now works properly on these supers, which is nice. Running jumps could disable influence on landing on certain animations. First quick tag of a match no longer allows you to block during the quick tag animation. That's funny. Some supers would cause projectiles to disappear. A bunch of stuff. Break advantage on the ground is now +6. Break advantage while midair is +0 to +11. Meter gain has been reduced overall because there's a lot of meter in the game and you start with 1 bar. There were some characters where you could just do really, really long combos and build all your bar. And Limit Strike in particular also let you build a lot of bar. Spending meter now decreases meter gain by 75% for 8 seconds. So now there's a meter penalty. Makes parry a little bit weaker. And also, yeah, if you're spending super, meter in your combo also makes your combo a little weaker as well. Handshake tag no longer prevents gray health from being accumulated. I didn't even realize that this was a thing. Fuse buffs or nerfs. Juggernaut no longer starts with 100% every time. Fury Burst Juggernaut was some of the least fun I've had playing the game. Not the most powerful, but just like every single round start, you just hit Juggernaut and then they burst immediately. And then it's like, all right, am I going to die or not right now? Let's find out. Performing a double down super results in the second super dealing less damage. There's more of a penalty. A sidekick, same kind of thing, right? Damage penalty increase. Double down in 2x. If you use them, you increase the cooldown to 4 seconds on your assist. Freestyle has this already. Freestyle, if you double tag, has a 6-second cooldown before the assist comes back, and these other two were on the normal like 2-second cooldown or whatever it was, right? So they increased it to 4. You can no longer perform more than 1 double down in a single combo with sidekick. Yeah, I got TOD'd by sidekick like 4 times because it just like super into super into super into super into super, and I was like, I guess I'm dead. Champion adjustments. Okay, you guys ready for this? All right. We're buffing her combo stability and ground combo stability. We're also making her Spirit Rush more stable in happy birthday situations. I had a clip where I hit both characters in Spirit Rush. The way her Spirit Rush works is on block. She hits you and then she bounces up in the air and she's full combo punishable. So basically you would hit 2 characters, it would hit the assist, and then that would make it not hit the point. And then the point character would block it and then full combo punish you for hitting both the characters. Felt really bad, obviously. So fixing that is like priority number 1 for sure. To balance this out, we're dialing back some of our neutral tools. So Spirit Rush can no longer be performed into another air Spirit Rush if the first Spirit Rush doesn't connect. This is basically because in neutral she could do Spirit Rush, throw Fireball, or Spirit Rush, throw Fireball, Air Dash, whatever. She has like so many air actions. It still works in combos, but it makes her a little bit less annoying on running away. Standing M is 1 frame slower, and Spirit Rush assist, bigger hurt box size. Her super is 9 less damage, and Standing H has 1 less frame of block stun. That makes sense given the changes it's about to get hit, which is Standing M and Crouching M have more height and push back less. So her combos are more consistent. So all of these make her air combos feel better and keep them closer to you. And then Crouching 8 launches height versus the airborne opponent has been adjusted to be similar. I don't know how it's different right now. Midair charged H hit stun has been increased, and launch angle has been adjusted to keep the opponent closer to Ahri. This is huge for like every kind of combo, basically, right? It makes it so that she's way more consistent after charge H. Midair Fireball has more hit stun, which is also really big. Spirit Rush launch value has been adjusted, and knockback to increase the opponent slightly closer, and the travel distance has been increased on down and forward Spirit Rushes. More block stun on her back assist. I also think the retreating guard change is very good for her, by the way. That's one of the best things to do against Ahri in general, against her S2 and against her back assist. That system change is very good for her because then you have to stand up and then start mashing it standing. That'll probably decrease the speed at which you're doing it generally, and means that you'll get less distance from her and her pressure will be better. So these are all really nice buffs for her. Better combos, more consistent. She'll probably be doing more damage overall. Slight nerf to her air mobility, but it seems like it doesn't really matter that much. I don't know how often people are really doing that. I'm like almost never doing double air Spirit Rushes and just like whiffing around the screen and stuff in neutral. I'm doing it like once. Blitz got some buffs. Air command grab can no longer be performed while extremely low to the ground. This core rule change also removed Blitzcrank's ability to true block string aerial opponents into a command grab, which you couldn't escape with. We're okay with chasing air attack with throw, which is fun, but blocking in the air and being guaranteed to be thrown after would lead to extremely unhealthy play. And then some bug fixes here. And then the buffs. Kara command grab distance is further so that you can catch retreating guard more easily. The Steam version now leaves you closer, which lets you combo super after. It's gonna do like 60% or something off of a command grab. Rocket grab and air purifier follow-ups come out when held. This probably just makes them feel more consistent for combos, so you don't have to mash her or whatever. When it hits an assist champion, they now have more hit stun, which applies when Blitzcrank is tagged out before they connect. Oh, I could see where he like hooks you and then it like, yeah, it messes with stuff when he's out. More bug fixes, mostly stuff with his command grab and like pulling you in on the wrong way. Oh, the super version no longer has a hurt box, the arm part. The biggest change to me is this one, command grab, Steam command grab, which is an armored command grab that also beats throw. Now it gives him super after. That shit to me seems huge. And also it leaves you closer in general, so he can probably like call assist and combo and stuff. Braum got some really nice buffs. His shield defends a larger area. This now extends further in front of and above Braum to protect assists more easily. That's one of the only things that really was a problem for him, I think, where you would hold up shield and call assist and his assist would like get hit behind him and it felt bad. Yes. His 2H hitbox height has been increased to match the animation, so I'm guessing it's just a better anti-air now. His charge portal toss OTGs and his S2 now works more correctly. His standing L and standing M have bigger hitboxes. Standing H forward movement has been increased, and his down S2 forward movement has been increased. Charge forward heavy has more damage now. Down S2 damage is higher by a lot. More damage on everything, better normals, and better shield when he's out there. This character is gonna feel awesome. Darius is in a good spot, so we're not making drastic changes. We're slightly buffing his mobility and damage, which is backdash speed has been increased by about 10%. It's not that much, but it's gonna help. Bleed damage on normals has been increased. Specials already did a lot, but normals they're making more. Nothing too crazy. Pretty nice though. Ekko. We think Ekko is strong. Yes, I think everybody does. And we want to tone him down to be more on par with the rest of the roster. In this patch, we're keeping his offensive mix of potential but taking the power away from Timewinder. I think this is correct. He's hyper mobile. He has good neutral. He has good buttons, but Timewinder is just a bit belligerent. The hurt box on the assist has been slightly increased for both of these. During midair, charged S2. Pushback applied to Ekko in the corner on hit and block has been reduced. I'm curious about what his combos are going to look like then. I wonder if there's something new he gets off of this on charge S2. Midair Timewinder, Ekko falls slower. He has about 4 more frames of recovery on average. And regular Time Winder has about 6 more frames of recovery on average. Mega Time Winder minus 2 more frames on block. This is not punishable, but it means it's always your turn. Throw advantage has been reduced by 2 frames. You could throw and do S2 super on frame 1 and then break and combo. It was a 1 frame link. If you had a clone on screen, you could always do it because you could Kara cancel the clone into super and it would always work basically. His super now ends when Ekko is knocked down. But yeah, these nerfs seem fair. If I had to pick something to nerf about Ekko, it would have been Time Winder. The neutral is a little too strong with just jump back, throw Time Winder, standing there, throw Time Winder. I think this character is probably in like a great spot now. His neutral, he has to use his body instead of like just throwing Time Winder over and over and over and over and over. Illaoi is in a great spot, says who, and we're happy with how she's performing. Giving her some quality of life buffs. Tentacle Smash, S1 Tentacle Follow-Up should no longer miss in rare situations. The hitbox is increased to help with that. Charge down H. Second hit causes wall bounce instead of the first. Added training mode option to set initial tentacles on reset. That's nice. Some bug fixes. The actual nerf is her crouch M is 1 frame slower. I think she's going to be Thanos in this patch for sure. Yeah, I think she's going to be really, really, really powerful. Jinx. S2 super into handshake tag while on double down was dominating Jinx's kit. We don't want to eliminate this as a strategy entirely because it is cool sometimes. They just want to lower the damage and reward. In addition, we're lowering Zap's damage and combos following Zap will be shorter. We're cool with people skipping neutral, but there should be a cost to do so. So S1 can now be canceled into Fishbones at any point during the sequence. This seems very good, by the way. 1 hit minigun, instant charge rocket, their parry whiffs, and then the charge rocket hits them, and then you can combo and stuff. I think this seems like really good. Mid-air Fishbones down S2. Momentum was slightly adjusted, and mid-air down S2 no longer launches opponent as high. Both changes to mid-air Fishbones and mid-air Fishbones enable fun new combos. Nerfs are her S1 super has been reduced by 20% on average. Chompers, lockstone on first hit has been increased. It sounds like a buff, but it's actually a nerf because she could get first hit of Chompers and then throw you before the second hit. Forward throw advantage has been reduced and Zap super has been reduced. She got a solo combo off front throw that like gave you tons of corner carry and meter. I think she can still combo after the throw with like run up OTG missile, but I don't think she can do the super jump down S2 and then do like the normal combo. That nerf is important and the laser change is nice, but the rest of her kit is very good still. If laser super is like the best thing this character can do, then you can't really buff everything else. So like if this character ends up being too weak now, then you just like buff her because you're like, okay, cool, we nerfed laser super, we can like give her some changes. Vi, mostly bug fixes. It says tagging during specific timings on S1 no longer causes a soft lock. Okay. Some consistency improvements. M vertical hitbox has been decreased. H forward momentum has been decreased. And launch distance against airborne opponents has been increased. These sound like a nerf on paper, but they allow Vi to perform combos against airborne opponents much more consistently than before. Let's go! And HH has a taller hitbox as well. Vault breaker damage has been decreased, but all charge follow-ups from her forward S1 are more damage. With the character currently, she has all these cool combos where you do like multiple electrics and they're really cool and awesome and neat, but they don't do more damage than doing like baby combos. So they're increasing the damage on all of the electrics because they're like, you know, you shouldn't be doing non-electrics and doing like the same damage or more damage as the hard combos. Warwick exists. Yasuo. We're adding recovery to some moves that were too difficult to punish. He'll have to place his shots more carefully if he wants to hold down the neutral. His now has a custom hurt box. Solo Yasuo 2L was going underneath attacks unintentionally. His crouching jab is really good. We don't want it to low profile stuff. His midair 2H hit stun has been decreased late into combos. His combo length was a bit long. And midair down H, midair S1 or S2 is no longer guaranteed, which helps shorten it. Turbulent Wind and midair Turbulent Wind, his S2s, are now active for 2 more frames. And frames between each hit increased by 2 frames to 4 frames. So this helps with his advanced combos being a little finicky sometimes. Wind Wall has 4 more frames of recovery. Gale Blade, which is S1, and S1, S2. Follow-up timings are now consistent. It was 26, then 30. Now it's 25 frames across the board. LLL no longer forces an L. Okay. This is a bug fix, right? Yeah, I see. His S2 no longer teleports him when canceling a midair handshake tag with freestyle. Thanks for not finding this one. What? All right, here are his changes. These are his actual nerfs, right? His health is lower. His light has more recovery. It's now -1. And his down L is now -2 instead of 0. Yeah, his lights are really, really crazy good. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it makes it easier to mash on his pressure than before, where his staggered lights are like really, really obnoxiously good. One thing about Yasuo is he's pretty weak to retreating guard relative to some other characters because he doesn't have like a low besides his sweep and his 2L. But his strike throw, left, right, overhead, low is already so powerful that he maybe doesn't need plus on block jabs as well. His M has more recovery. Mid-air 2H has more recovery. S1 recovery has been increased by 8 frames. His down H and Steel Tempest were 2 usable without consequence. I would say that's true. Mid-air jump L is 1 frame slower because it was a god L normal before. This guy Jonathan Tene was doing jump LL, jump 2H, air to air hit confirms and just killing me off of it. And I was like, bro, this shit, I can't air to air. S1, S2 has been changed from +2 on block to -7. Yasuo should not be plus when this happens, are bad. Steel Tempest hitbox has been shortened in the front, and now it loses more often in neutral. Charged Sweeping Blade can now be thrown. You can it's rapid slash. Sweeping Blade assist now has a hurt box that extends in front of Yasuo. Thank God. I hit the point. Yasuo assist comes out, hits me while I'm hitting the point character, and then point character techs and then combos off of Yasuo assist, or tags and combos off of Yasuo assist, and I want to fucking cry. His sword now has a hurt box, the sword swipe. Okay. And now launches opponent further away when they block midair. I'm guessing this is to prevent the tech stuff. They were reducing the power of stance OTG. He needed these changes. He seems totally fine to me. If he commits to something and he's wrong, he either needs to use an assist to cover it or he's gonna get punished. That seems more than reasonable. I would be shocked if this character is still not one of the best characters in the game. Unless, let's say, Teemo and Warwick are both top 3, okay? In which case, sure. But of the casts we know about, yeah, this character is probably still very good. Quality of life updates. Assist meter visuals has been updated. There's now additional confirmation on selecting exit game from settings tab. There's a new section, added narrator feature to read everything, which is nice for accessibility stuff. Credit cap is increased to 12K instead of 10. I wish it was like 15 or 20K or something. A bunch of bug fixes. There's a battle pass now, and you can claim stuff from the battle pass. There's a free track, which has a bunch of stuff. There's a standard, deluxe, and ultra track. You're always able to earn battle pass XP and level up your battle pass the whole season, and you can purchase it at any point during the season to claim all of your earned rewards. The free track will contain the Rift Quest Teemo skin, a set of avatar clothing, 3 stickers, a player card, a player title, and a finisher. They have lots of types of cosmetics at a discounted price. Each season will come with a variety of mega bundles featuring premium cosmetics like high tier skins, finishers, and more. So you'll be able to purchase skin sets within mega bundles individually or grab the full bundle to get bonus content. Starter editions will be able to purchase with real money when season 0 drops. Crime City RE8 and Snow Moon bundles will be able to purchase with KO points later. Somebody will math it out. Who cares about math? Not I. This is their vision. An amazing game that's fun at all skill levels, high quality content, delivered as a live service, competitive ecosystem that supports stuff for the FGC and on all platforms. In-game content stuff will be paying close attention to how the content lands for you, what you love and what you don't, and the pace of progression for all this stuff. And competitive stuff they already talked about a little bit. Right now, the team is focusing on the work it takes to go from the console betas we shipped in Alpha Labs to a fully featured game. Once we have all of the above in great shape, we'll be ready to leave early access for the official launch of a fully armed and operational 2xKO. Basically, my guess is that this is going to be when Season 1 happens. And they also said that they're working on ways for people who play console to get all the Season 0 content. The burrito should still be there, I think, because you jump, throw Time Winder, and then teleport the recovery, so I imagine it's there. What is a burrito? So the burrito is an option select that Ekko can do after he knocks you down to cover all of your wake up options. This is what happens on this knockdown. Yeah, you can play offline. So this setup will automatically chase roll, and it chases both directions. And then if they wake up attack, the invincibility of doing throw teleport will dodge the wake up attack. I'm mashing level 3. I mean, I could just see level 3 and then teleport the level 3 and be invuln also. I can rewind time, bro. What if you tech? You don't tech because the Time Winder is meaty. The Burrito OS has weaknesses, but I don't know if a lot of people know them. And I think it's because if you don't play Ekko, you'd have to learn the Burrito OS to test the weaknesses of it. You just block. The way you deal with this is you just block. And then you're dealing with like an install where like I used a bunch of timer and then you have to deal with this basically. Like you have to deal with that. You know, you can do overheads and lows and that's basically it. And then it leads to like a normal situation. The reason it's cheap is, let's say my assist is on cooldown. My burrito timer will basically buy time for my assist to be back. What if I don't want to block? This setup was made, believe it or not, because of people like you. It was made because so many people were mashing on wake up that we were like, how do we beat people who literally are Stupid. If you're like, yo man, the burrito is so broken, it's so messed up, yada yada, bro, I'm only fighting challenger players and these motherfuckers miss the burrito all the time. I can't tell you the last time someone did a burrito and hit me, because if you do the Burrito OS, you eat a chunk of the fucking install to do it. They only get block pressure out of it, and like, I don't know, that shit has never hit me. Like the block pressure from Ekko by himself with a clone like that, it's not hitting you that often. If you are like, everybody's burritoing me so much and it's so cheap, post your rank, bro. In Masters, I got hit with it day 1. And they did it correct? Are you sure? Do you know how it works? Did they just do the install and you're like, that's the burrito? Cloud 805 hit me with that shit 4 times in a row. The first time Cloud 805 knocked me down, I immediately DP'd. I did wake up attack on his burrito because I knew he ain't got it like that, and that shit hit him. Let me tell you something. Even if this person has the worst burrito of all time, rolling always loses to the setup no matter what. If you're rolling, you basically are saying, I want to take damage. Wake up attack is the one you actually got to test. If they could beat wake up attack, then they're doing it right. Also, if you watch this, you owe me $40. It was $40 pay-per-view to watch the patch note breakdown. Make sure you deposit the funds if you haven't already.